there from Everyday Starlet. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do a makeup tutorial on this look right here, which I'm calling the pumpkin spice makeup tutorial, but it is actually inspired by several Kathleen Lights collaborations. It actually is going to be the eyeshadows that are the Kathleen Lights for ColourPop, which was like her quad that she did. And the lips are going to be her collaboration with Ofra, her liquid lipstick in Miami Fever. And so I just thought the Miami Fever had such a pumpkin-y kind of feel to it, and the sort of, I don't know, bronzy gold kind of eyeshadows were like spice. So it's like pumpkin spice inspired by Kathleen Lights. It doesn't rhyme, but it almost did. So if you want to see how I got this makeup look, then just keep watching. Okay, so I started with priming my face with the Too Faced Primed and Poreless Pure. And I started with the MAC Painterly Paint Pot just to sort of prime my eyelids. And now I'm going in with my Kathleen Lights for ColourPop eyeshadow quads here. I keep dropping them, so I'm trying to be very careful. Although they're pretty durable, but still. So I am going to start by going all over the lid with the shade Glow. I'm gonna basically go all over the lid here. Straight from lash line up to brow bone. Now I'm going to go in the crease with the shade Cornelius, which I believe is named after Kathleen Lights' adorable little dog. I feel like the shade goes on much softer than it looks. Like it looks like a very dark brown, and I feel like it goes on much softer. If you've never used ColourPop eyeshadows before, they're like, I feel like almost a cream, but yet they're about as creamy as you can get before they're not a powder anymore, basically. Apparently they dry up very easily, so you want to make sure you seal them tight. Okay, next I'm going to go in with the shade Blaze, which is this amazing, like, I don't know, sometimes I look at it and like it's copper, sometimes I look at it and I'm like it's gold, sometimes I'm like, oh, it's got like a greenish, I don't know how you describe the color, but it's just this beautiful, beautiful shimmer. And I've been doing a lot of matte looks lately, and it's time for me to go overboard on the shimmer. And that I'm gonna do kind of like on the outside, like outer V of the eye, basically. Okay, and I'm gonna take the last shade, which is Kathleen Lights. That's actually the name of it, and it's this amazing, amazing gold color. And this I'm gonna go sort of basically the center of the lid, a little bit closer to the inside. So you're gonna get this kind of like graduated color of like the bright of the gold that goes kind of into more of the greenish coppery color. I'm gonna blend that all together. Now I'm gonna go in and do my liquid eyeliner. I'm gonna use my very favorite liquid eyeliner, which is my Kat Von D tattoo liner. Now I'm going to do my foundation. I didn't really know what foundation I wanted to use, but I have my Tarte Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Foundation that I really just never grab. So I was like, you know what? Why not grab it today? I'm going to do my usual, just sort of going in my inner corner with my Tarte CC Color Corrector. Cover up those dark circles. And I'm going to go in with my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer, basically under my eyes, and highlight the center of the face. I'm going to set my under eyes with the banana color from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Palette. I wish this had a mirror on it so I didn't have to switch mirrors, but whatever, I'm not going to be that picky. And because my skin gets a little bit shiny, I'm just going to go in with my favorite loose powder, which is my Clinique Blended Face Powder. I don't know. I just do a little dusting over my face just because I like to use it to set my makeup. If you have really dry skin or you don't really feel like you need it, that is completely up to you. And while I have it out, I'm going to go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Palette in this center contour shade, which is my fave. And I'm just going to do a little bit of contouring. I don't actually think I'm even going to go in and use blush today. I don't really have a warm enough blush, I don't think, for this particular look. So I'm going to go in with my Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow because I have this and I'm using the mirror, but you can go in with your favorite bronzer and just kind of go in the area that I normally would do a blush, just to give my face a little bit of warmth. I like to take the Film Star Bronze and Glow highlighter. I'm going to go over, and I'm going to take it with my finger, and I'm just going to kind of hit my brow bone and go right in the inner corner here. My inner corner is a nice little highlight. I know sometimes when I use my concealer, I put on concealer around my eyes like after. Sometimes I feel like I need to go in and just touch up my eyeshadow a little bit. Just fine to do. And then for under my eye, like on my lower lash line, I think I'm going to start out with Cornelius again. And I'm going to go on the lower lash line here. And I'm going to attempt, this is very glittery, so I don't know how this is going to work, but I'm going to go in with a pencil brush and the shade Blaze. See if I can go under my eyes, but this might be a huge mistake with all the glitter and stuff, but I'm just gonna, it's working pretty well. I'm gonna be blinking the rest of the day, but it came out pretty good. Okay, next I'm gonna curl my eyelashes, hashtag sex time. And sometimes I go in with multi-layers, you know, different types of mascara. I've been getting into layering my mascara, but today I'm gonna keep it simple and I'm just gonna go in with my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, but I'll probably do 2 coats, just because why not? And because as much as I love the Better Than Sex mascara, it does not work very well on the lower lashes. I'm going to go in with my Clinique Bottom Lash Mascara and just mascara. I don't know why I just said that, so like mascara. Like I just, yeah, no. Clinique Bottom Lash Mascara. I love this stuff. I've actually been asked a few times how this works. I mean, it's not super expensive. Yeah, it is a little gimmicky, but I really love the way this works. And just because I want a little bit more glow, because who doesn't want more glow, I'm going to go in with my Becca Champagne Pop from Jaclyn Hill. Because, hey, we're doing a YouTuber themed video, so why not? Why not support Jaclyn Hill too? And then I also like to just kind of do the tip of my nose, the Cupid's bow, and the chin. Now, what inspired this look was not only the eyeshadows, but Kathleen Lights' new collaboration with Ofra and her Miami Fever liquid lipstick. I've never used this. I have actually never used this. I planned the whole makeup look around it, but I've never had this on. I don't know. This might work, it might not. We'll see what happens. This can kind of be a first impression kind of thing. I don't know like how well this goes on. I don't know anything about Ofra liquid lipsticks. This is the first and only one I have. I usually like with most of my liquid lipsticks to just align the outside of my lips just because I feel like it gives me a little bit more control when I put on the liquid lipstick. So I'm going to do that. This is the Rimmel Exaggerate Full Color Lip Liner in Addiction. And now I'm going to go in with the Miami Fever. Oh, I've never worn a lip color quite like this before, so let's see how it works. This is going on really nicely. I don't think I actually even needed the lip liner. So far, I'm loving this formula. I am. And the color, I love a lot more than I anticipated. This, I did not expect to be flattering, but you know what? It is. I'm going to blot, because I always blot. Do my finger trick. Make sure I don't get any lipstick on my teeth. And here is the finished look right here. I actually have to say I'm so impressed with the Miami Fever liquid lipstick. The formula is amazing. I mean, obviously I haven't had it on for very long, so I can't really speak on how long wearing it is, but it feels nice, like I have to say. Like for the short time I've just had it on right now, it feels great. It went on so easily, like so much more easily, easier, so much easier than all my other liquid lipsticks. So, I mean, I don't think this is a color I would necessarily wear all the time and with every look because it's not normally my color. Usually cooler colors go better with my skin tone, but I gotta admit, you know, Kathleen Lights keeps saying that this works on every skin tone, and she might be right. So if you enjoyed this makeup tutorial, please give it a big thumbs up and be sure you subscribe to my channel. You can follow me on all my social media links. I'm getting very active on Instagram, but you can find all my social media links all listed below. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, anything, or you want to tell me what you think of the Miami Fever or the Kathleen Lights for ColourPop or anything, then just leave it in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you join me next time. I've got my dark vampy lip look on, and today we are going to talk all about vampy lips for everyone.